Oh Tannenbaum, wie grün sind deine Blätter. Oh, hang on. Who turned that microphone on? Stop that. Good evening, everyone. And yeah, I just had to kind of throw that out there. Just a little fun. Welcome, everyone. And I know I'm starting early, so good thing you got your coffee ready, you guys, and all good. And oh no, I'm late for the cookies already. Yeah, you're way late, Jay Donaldson. Way late. Actually, I was kind of watching and go, wow, Larry, for an old guy, is pretty on the ball. So Larry Vladika gets cookies today. So we're actually going to probably give him a couple extras here. But I'm going to give him there we go. So Larry gets the cookies. Anyway, welcome everyone, and I'm your host, DrFox2000, here in snowy Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. And yeah, it is snowing. And we're looking forward to between 10 and 30 centimeters of snow here, or so they say. Regardless, that's too much snow for me. Anyway, yeah, Sharon Stewart, I love my snow too, if I could watch it from your place. Too much fun. Okay, great to get into it though. It's all good. Anyway, so just a quick reminder, if you're looking, or just since the stream is starting, you take a look up at your chat box. Make sure it says top chat and or live chat at the top. That means you're actually watching the live stream in progress. If you don't see that, if you happen to see top chat replay or live chat replay, that means you are watching the stream after it's already finished. Everybody's gone home. We're all having cookies, and that's where we're at. So you can still leave comments, but you can't interact with the people in the chat box. You can leave your comments down below, though. And let's see, what am I going to throw out here? All right, I got all kinds of extra emails right at the start of my show here, which makes things a little difficult sometimes, especially when people throw me these video links, which I don't have time to watch, right? So anyway, but some other people have sent some other things too. So pretty awesome, pretty cool. We're gonna see if we can see some more sparks today, and that's pretty awesome, pretty cool. Although the other views are still very cloudy and smoky, and we're not seeing as much as we'd like. So it's one of those things. Anyway, welcome everyone. First off, I'm going to say welcome to our wonderful moderators. Right now we've got Arizona Snowman and Paul Zilla in the channel. And I don't know if Bob, Canadian boy, is here yet. Piggy may be in the background somewhere, but we all know Piggy is in Rhodes. This was her first day for getting testing and stuff like that, and I guess they're going to be doing more tomorrow, and then of course on Wednesday is when she gets her knee operation done. So that's where she is, and no worries to that. I'm sure everything will be good and wonderful for her once she gets her new trotter going there. So anyway, welcome everyone, and I want to read through some of the names real quick that I do see here. So of course we've got Yvonne Kunkel is here. Welcome Yvonne. Grandma B also made it in. Tim Buckingham, Frosty username, Christopher Treg, I hope I got that right. Anyway, welcome, Christopher. Also, Charlotte is here, Rebecca Patterson, and Sharon Stewart. I always thought it was Patterson. I hope I got it right there, Rebecca. Anyway, Tina Sassy also here. Raymond is here. Grandma, we got you already. Colin Taylor here. Kevin Haynes, Sue Hayes, Terry Curry, Frosty username. Welcome all of you. Juliet is also in the house, as well as Amelia is back. She's got some yummy kiwi for me. I like kiwi, as long as the skin is off and the bitter core is out. Gotta be just right. Anyway, Larry Vladika, glad that you got some cookies today. Also, Colin is here, which is different than Colin Taylor, but the two Colins, both of them here. Let's see, Linda Schoof also made it in. Sharon Stewart is enjoying her coffee. And let's see, going up a little bit more, Big Toe also made it back in. And Chuckster is in the house. One Fish 26 also here. Welcome back, you guys. Sherry Hewitt also there. Jason Slater. And let's see, did I say Charlotte earlier? I think I said Juliet earlier, but I don't know about Charlotte. But anyway, welcome. And Nick Addison also back in the house. And I'm just trying to go up the list as quick as I can to see who else I might have missed. Ronnie Rhino is also in there. Good to see you, Ronnie. And let's see, Jay Donaldson. We got Sherry Fisher. I hope I got you already. If not, welcome. Liam Dorsey is also back. Judy McClelland also here. Welcome. Glad to have you back on board. And let's see, Big Toe, I read you already there, so Judy L. Judy, I hope you got your coffee too. I know I started just right after you said that too. It was pretty nasty. Anyway, let's see who else snuck in here. We got Larry already, and that's about as far up as I can go. I think I got everybody else that was there for now. And starting early, probably we're missing a few people yet, so not a biggie. Randa, welcome back. And let's see, who else did I see here? Big Toe, we got Leo Carlson also back in the house. Welcome, Leo. And let's see, I got Christopher earlier there. Yeah, I'm just double checking to see if I missed too many names here. Cheer Mama, welcome. Glad to have you on board. And let's see, I think that's just about it. Okay, good for the names for now. Anyway, see 83 people in here already. 38 showing likes there, which is really awesome. And let's just quickly take a look at the screen and see what's actually happening there. Yes, we have lava flow, and of course this is the camera that's over on around the harbor area there, and it is looking at the area that's just to the southwest of Mount Todoki. There were those plantations there with all that plastic over top of them. That is what you are seeing burning right now. And that's the material up in the front here in that area. And I think there's some other stuff still on fire there. There were some buildings there. So that's kind of what we're seeing in this particular scene, which isn't really that, you know, it's not nice to see, but I mean, it's that stuff can give off some pretty nasty pollutants as well as it burns, since it is plastic. So not a good thing for you. Don't breathe it. Dodger in the house, welcome. And SCF LLC also back. Welcome. And let's see, who else? Did I miss anyone or no? I think I got most of you. Anyway, if I did miss you, I will try to get you anyway. So yeah, that's what we're seeing on the screen. I did have a bad Monday, so started out with a flat tire this morning. It's always it's going to be a bad Monday when you start with a flat tire. William Bull also just made it back in, as did Franco D Stream Cody. Says hi. Okay, welcome. I'm glad to have you on board, and I think that's good for now. Yeah, I got everybody. Oh, I forgot OFU Lux from Luxembourg, and welcome. I'm glad to have you on board. Okay, so this view is not so bad clarity wise. We did again have some very, very poor views earlier, which kind of throws us for a loop. And of course the TV La Palma is showing something else right now. They're not showing the volcano, which is unfortunate, but if we go to the other cam here, that's what they're showing. And this is our view up at the volcano right now. Same thing as yesterday. We know that the top of the hill is there somewhere, but we can't see what's going on, right? So we do see the occasional bits of tephra or lava rocks falling down the hill, but that's about it. So it's in the dark, it's in the dust, in the ash clouds, and not much we can do. It was a little better earlier. If we go back, actually just even a little bit, this is what, half an hour ago, 20 minutes ago? Yeah, 20 minutes ago. This is what we had about 20 minutes ago. So it wasn't bad, but the ash cloud twisted and turned around a little bit. The wind changed, and now we see very, very little. So I'm not even sure what kind of wind levels they have there right at the moment, but we will take a look, and it should be all right. Let's see. All right, I'm just reading some of the things. Henrietta, welcome, as well as Kananaskis Country. Good evening to both of you. Glad to have you on board. And okay, should be good. Yeah. All right. Just trying to keep up with what's going on there. So, yeah, that is a lot of ash that was coming down earlier. Anyway, if we back up to earlier times during the day here, just as it was getting dark, you can kind of see this thing was just pushing out the ash. I mean, it was seriously pushing out a lot of material back there, and it wasn't pleasant looking. You see up in the front, of course, some of the little steam vents there, and they are dwarfed by the amount of pyroclastic plumage that you see coming out of the back vents there. So there's dust, there's lava bits, there's rocks and whatever else inside there being tossed out, and that thing keeps on billowing out the ash. So yes, that gray dark stuff there is indeed ash. That's it, Jason. And the thing is, with the ash, it's a little different than when you're getting pelted with like say bits of tephra and stuff. This ash is so fine, and fine yet very, very sharp. So wiping it is difficult. It probably has a tendency to kind of stick to its surfaces, especially if you have a little scar or something, say in a flat tile, you might have a little scratch. It'll stick to those little scratches because it wants to fit right in there and just kind of melt into place. So it's very, very fine ash, and I'm not sure the physical size of it, but it's spreading. I was even watching, I did watch Bushcraft Bear mentioning it there, that the ash, it's very, very fine, but a lot of it, it's coming down pretty nasty like, and that was from this morning's stuff. Molten glass ash like, yeah, Garabandal, yeah, that's basically what it is, but it is very, very fine though, so you're not going to cut your fingers on it, but you certainly would be able to wear your fingers out very quickly on it if you start rubbing on it. Parts per million, 10. Okay, so if they're parts per million, 10 parts per million, that's pretty interesting. But I still don't know what kind of granule size that actually gives you. But I just know you wouldn't want to breathe it. Okay, you need to have a mask on if you're out and about in those areas, and we noticed that today, like earlier, that the air was fairly stagnant. It wasn't moving or blowing away, and as you can see by the plume heading upward, that the wind direction here was actually almost looks like it's northeast, at least at this point, and then we're seeing that kind of sort of turn that way as well. So that would have been blowing it back over the hill, and I know it was blowing it because we did have material coming or wind coming from the east over the hill. It caused it to drop into the valley and stuff like that, but they still did receive ash on the other side as well, so even with the protruding wind from the east, which is pretty cool, pretty amazing. Anyway, we'll go back a little bit more in this, and just to see, you know, this is where let's get to, yeah, 7.5 hours ago, it was doing exactly the same thing. It continued to do that. You see how gray the entire sky area is, quite gray. If we go back a little bit more, you kind of see a little more of that same thing going on. So if we go back, let's go back to 10-hour mark, and there again, there it actually looks a little bit clearer yet 10 hours ago, but I mean, we know that to the east it wouldn't have been. So but on the western side of the volcano would have been a little bit better about 10 hours ago. Anyway, kind of gives you the lowdown on what this thing has been doing. I don't know how much lava was flowing out today, if it was continuing to push lava while it's pushing all that bad junk out. Anyway, we'll put it back to live. Yeah, you can almost see it. It is there. So, and you can actually see the edge of the billowing dust cloud or ash cloud as well. So, pretty cool. And let's see. All right, it is 5. So it's actually official start time to the stream. And glad everyone is here and glad everyone is on board, even though we've been running for about 18 minutes already. Just enjoying the day, and I am going to take a couple more breaks though during my traverse of the day here. Throat is actually quite sore today, and I hardly talked at all, so I'm kind of wondering how that's happening. Anyhow, what the heck was I going to do here? I was going to put us back on the lava flow, and that's what we were going to do. and get rid of the banner. There we go. So again, what we're seeing is the area. Oh, let's see if we can get that on the right map. I'm going to kind of draw or point to that area. That's not the right map. While we're here, though, we'll let that one play through. And oh, I can't start it from there. Oh, sure, I want to show a map, and they want to start moving cameras. Let's go back to them moving cameras. Why is this not? Okay. There. No, not that one. This one. All right. So there, they're panning the camera around. Let's see where they're going to point it. They're going down towards the ocean. So they're kind of trying to follow the lava flow here, which is pretty cool, and probably get a little bit more light at the end where those fires are. You can still see some of the square buildings in there and so on. Speaking of buildings, the other map that I was actually going to bring up, we can still see the TARDIS on the 3D map, which is pretty cool. That lit up area is exactly what we were looking at on the other one, and that is basically that scene, only looking at it from the back side over the hill, just so you kind of get the general drift of where it's at. Okay, while they're doing that, I'm going to get the other map ready anyway, and we'll leave it on here for a second, and I'll try to do my magic elsewhere here, if we can do it behind the scenes. Yeah, I got it there. So alright, I don't know what they're doing with the that camera, if they're gonna just look at the glow from the thing, but we'll go over to the other map, and we'll point it out. Wrong screen. Clear that. Try this one. Okay, that works. And so the area that we were looking at from that camera would have been in this direction, and you would have been seeing the rest of this burn, and that's what it's hitting. So it would have been this structure here, this plastic, that kind of thing. So it gives you a pretty good idea where you're at anyway. And I wanted to kind of just flip this down, and then we want to zoom in, and for all those looking for the TARDIS, it is still there. Just give it a second. You can kind of see it as it straightens out the picture. Or can you? Yeah, it's right there. So looks better in this longer shot. So anyway, it is still there, still happy. So I'm surprised, and pretty awesome. Anyway, the Paulzilla did pull up the link for these maps. There are 12 different 3D maps on that site, free to use, and apparently it's all good. You guys can peruse them, move them around, and manipulate them any way, shape, or form you like. They do work fairly well. Make sure that you've got a refreshed one. When you're looking at it, though, you don't want old data, so just to make sure of that. Colin says, Xmas, bah humbug. Yeah, I wish I had a bah humbug. Okay, yeah, oh, that's something to throw in there as well. Paulzilla just brought it up. And it is the weather map. The link to the weather map is now on there as well, to help you guys out. Some of you were asking for it, so I threw it onto the system. Makes it a little easier for you to find that if you like. It's a nice resource that you can just go play with and check out the weather in your own town, you know. It's all good. So, anyway, well, let's see. Vivian says we are watching your Christmas log. Yeah, I guess. Hang on. Will I turn on the Christmas music here? Oh, I don't know if I can do that. Will that work? Oh, hang on. Oh, I turned it off on the other one. Oh, that thing's revving up again because I turned it back on. The other computer seems to want to go into high gear when that's going on. Anyway, I'm gonna just leave that off for now. Otherwise, we'll get more jet engines roaring in the background here, and we don't need that. So they'll cool off in a second or two. 93, hello, liking the snow up there. Okay, I'm glad all of you like snow. I don't. I like palm trees. Let's see, Yona, welcome. Glad to have you on board, Yona. Yona's from Iceland. She likes snow. And anyway, Zoe also in here, as well as who else did I just see? Hang on, things moving on me. It's Fred Yan De Jong. Welcome. Fred-Yan or Jan. Fred-Jan De Jong. Jong. I'm not sure how you're doing it, but anyway, Fred-Jan, welcome. Okay, got it. And Banana Puss is back as well as Maria Lima. Welcome. And let's see, did I miss anybody else other than Restarum? Welcome, Restarum. Rick Engineer also back in here. Vivian Ryan. And let's see, did I miss anyone else? So far looks pretty good. Okay, I'm sure I will catch you guys. If you haven't got me to say hello to you yet, we'll do that, like Sandy Bird or somebody like that. And welcome. And Sandra Rockland, did you see the tornado in the volcano? Tornado in the volcano? I tried to look at it, and I did not see the actual tornado in there. And I thought it was just the way it wasn't, to me it didn't look like a tornado. Maybe I just wasn't looking in the right spot or something. Well, I'm going to try to have a look there again during my little break here and see if we can muster that up for you. But anyway, yeah, we were looking at that. I do actually want to go take a quick break. I'm at 28 minutes here streaming already, so I know this kind of throws the time off a little bit. And I noticed we didn't have very much volume coming out. I'm not sure if you guys are hearing the volcano at all, because I myself, I can't hear the volcano happening here, and I'm wondering, are you guys hearing anything? And I've got two of the streams on, or two of the feeds, but we're just not hearing it. So, yeah, I'm going to do a Pepsi time. So, for those who have joined us, actually, I'm going to just run around the cameras for a second. Okay, so that's TV La Palma. They're still showing their other stuff. This is our cone still continuing to billow out material. We didn't look above the clouds yet, and I wanted to do that. So let's pop up there. And here is our view above the clouds. And of course we see it's 9 minutes after midnight there in La Palma, and the clock area is all kind of lit up. That's where the full moon, or just about full moon, is. And of course you can see the pinkish area. That's where a lot of our lava flow is lighting up the material from underneath. as well as the moon lighting up the top of the clouds. Our ash plume is sitting below that cloud layer, and that's part of the problem. It's keeping it down and in place. So pretty cool. Last one I sent you shows a tornado. Okay, I will have to look at it, Aurelio, and we will take a look and see if I can spot it easily, and hopefully that will work. They are showing some. Oh, let's get rid of that banner. They are showing some of the flight from today, which is pretty cool. Anyway, I'm going to go take that break. If you haven't hit the like button yet, please do consider doing that. And I will be switching this in and out. Oh, yeah, we'll switch it. There we go. I'll leave it here for now. So I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break, if not less, and I will be back. And keep smiling and play nice. Don't touch the hot stuff. I'll be back. Okay, the microphone is back on. That was indeed a glitch in the matrix. It was a glitch. You didn't see those. It wasn't, like you said, Frosty username, that was a glitch in the matrix. So, definitely, you didn't see them. Fred, yeah, Fred Jan, I don't know. I'm not gonna comment because I haven't seen you. It's all good. Shh. Hans, don't go there. Don't go there. And thank you, Yvonne, for the welcome back. And yeah, so the curious thing about the tornado or twister, and yeah, we found it. So I'm gonna throw that on there. And oh, Zoe, that's good. I'm glad you missed it. And we won't tell you how far back. Anyway, and it was only on there for like a very, very short time, so good luck finding that. Anyhow, we'll show the biggies when it's time, guys. I promise. Little bacon seeds. Anyway, twister time. So, here we go. And this is our twister. And you see it right. Whoa, hey, somebody's pushing the screen down from behind. Stop that, you little guys. Anyway, you see the twister right out in front, doing exactly what it's supposed to do, and that's twist along. And then they zoom out again on this. This is actually pretty awesome, but I think they may have sped this video up just a little at that portion. But here you can see, definitely see it. You know, there is no question. That is there. One of the things that, you know, we do have to kind of reiterate here is most of these volcanoes will basically produce their own little microclimates that they have. And this would really not be overly unusual, you know, given the right conditions. Of course, you need three primary sources, you know, cool wind, warm wind, and some heat somewhere. And you have those conditions there, and of course those winds coming from different directions, and the volcano is certainly helping that. Anyway, let's get off of that, and we'll go to there, and that was it. So there was your twister, and it's pretty awesome. And yeah, I thought it was neat. So anyway, it's all cool. And yeah, a tornado, or well, a tornado wouldn't be unusual there. A twister, it's we've seen them in Iceland as well. When you see the eddies. Thank you, Yvonne. Appreciate that. We've seen those when they were twisting around on the lava beds, and we thought that was pretty cool and neat too. So seeing a larger version without so many sparks in it is kind of interesting, but it was picking up some of that volcanic ash as it was twisting around, gave it a little bit of color. So it was kind of neat and interesting to see that. It's a similar thing when we talk about it also creates its own lightning, or very large static sparks, if you want to call them that, like tornadoes over wildfires. Linda Schoof, you got it. They too basically are creating the same scenario where you need to have those three elements, two different wind directions and a heat source, and that usually does wonders, and exactly happens in forest fires all the time. We get fire twisters. It's when you get a lot of dust airborne, it doesn't help. So pretty wild. Anyway, going back around the other cameras, just wanted to see it's still very, very dark and ash-like on our cone scene, so we're not seeing the cone itself. And in the other view there, apparently they're looking at palm trees, and I like palm trees. I have to admit, I like palm trees. I'm sorry, I'm addicted to palm trees. I need to go someplace that's got some. Right now we're still experiencing snow, and for those who are curious, we're supposed to get somewhere between 10 and 30 centimeters of snow within the next about 14 hours. So we'll see what Mother Nature gives us. It's going to be interesting. Anyhow, other things to talk about. Our amount of earthquakes really are not that much smaller, but they're also not that much higher. Trying to get myself onto one of the earthquake maps here, and I have set this one for 24 hours and plus 5 or higher, and we see nothing. So when we hit 4 and only 1 shows up, so and that happened at 19 hours ago. 4.4. If we click on that, it'll give us the other information. 37 kilometers down, or 37.6. So it's pretty cool to see that way down there, but it's only 1, and then we've only got, I think there was 6 or 7 3 or higher on the scale. And 7 hours ago, this is 10 hours ago, 18 hours ago, and these are a little fresher down here, 7 hours ago, 15 again on that one. There's another one under there, 16 hours. So kind of not as much activity today for some reason. Even with the 2 and up, there wasn't that many. So it kind of has died down a little bit, and even though our volcano has continued to spew out so much of that ash today, which really can be another one of those kind of telltale signs that something is changing again. The plumbing is different. You know, it's just dumping ash out. We're not seeing as much lava flow. I don't know if the lava is hiding in all that ash. It could be. So these are things that we got to consider. Let's see. Oh, no, I didn't want to go there. I want to go there. And I need to find my other map. And I know I have it here somewhere. There it is. And we'll get it on the screen. So latest, actually, I think I'm going to refresh this one again. Sorry for the white screen, but just want to get it up to date. I did have it up to date, but that was when I started, and that's a little while ago already. So actually in this scene you kind of see a few little ones out here. 3 of them were right on Tenerife, and 3 out in the water, which is interesting to see. And at least those were a little older. So here it is. This is the latest and greatest updated as far as this view. And you see, well, I don't know why it doesn't zoom in on them when I do that. But anyway, that one's over there somewhere. So really not as many in here as before. There's that 4.4 that we looked at. And again, that kind of shows it there. And it's hard to see because it's underneath that star and underneath the new one, but it's underneath there. Anyway, and I think total earthquakes today were 29 that we counted. and that is a bunch less, I think about 10 less again than yesterday. Yank it, crank it, DJ, what are you doing? Intrusion on sediment floor ocean includes what's lava bombs? Lava bombs? We like lava bombs. Let's see. Anyway, we got a bunch more people in here, so I'm going to say hi to those. And I see Dennis Ray also made it in, as well as Diana and Philippe Ricketts. Welcome. First time I seen your name in here. And let's see, there was a couple more other people, I think, that slipped by that I missed. I did see Linda Schoof earlier. Kate, welcome. Glad to have you on board. And Donald Bain, that's who the other fellow was that I seen. Clark Hall also back. So welcome all of you good people, and glad you're on board here for tonight's stream. Larry is going first in, first out. Larry, Vladika, have a very, very good evening, and go enjoy your cookies. And Liz Markman Moyler just made it in as well. So awesome that you're back. And anyway, we're a little mixed up today as far as times and stuff, so I am going to go take a break now to try to get myself back on break schedule, and because this is my second actual break, I will kind of cheat a little bit, and we will show the bacon seeds right after I come back. Anyway, for those people who are in the stream, please don't forget to hit that like button. I see we really don't have that many people in here tonight, which is kind of weird, and I'm wondering why. Maybe they're all shopping or something, or working or something. Anyway, rest that throat. I do need to. I did want to just pop around the other cameras. They're still showing that? Yeah, they're still got that palm tree. La Palma, of course. Get it? La Palma? Okay, never mind. I'm trying to be punny again. Okay, so yeah, still a lot of black soot coming out of there. We do see a little silhouetting from the backside there, which is kind of cool, but still not as visible as I'd like it. Anyhow, I will let's see what our 4 screen looks like. I'll put it on there. Boy, that moon is sure lighting up the top area, unless did I not put that back to the right time. Yeah, that is live. The observatory camera is that bright. That's because the moonlight above the clouds on the ashes. Anyway, I'm going to leave that on the screen for you guys. You can go ooh and ah, and I will be back in 5 minutes. Don't go away. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, my microphone is back on. I'm your host, DrFox2000, and you are watching the Volcano Eruption live stream. And right now, I was going to put it onto the cone, but the cone isn't that lively. So instead of that, I'm going to replace the bacon on the screen with some bacon seeds. So here we go. It is that time, and yes, indeed, you seen it. It's the three little piggies. And yeah, everybody go, it is beautiful. They're wonderful little fellas, and look so inquisitive. Let's see, yeah, bacon seeds. Anyway, they are beautiful little fellers, and I kind of like them. I like them. All right, let's get the other one in here. And I think we might have seen Mr. Inquisitive before, but he sure does have a nice haircut. And you gotta admit, he is definitely a cutie. So, no way about it, right? Okay, I'm just trying to read some of the... Old Mummy of Hamsters is in... Just in time, Old Mummy of Hamsters. There's a wonderful... That's a beautiful hamster on the screen. Static electricity pig. Oh, Maui me, are you thinking that there may be a theme behind what's going on here? The static electricity making that poor guy's hair stand up? Is that what you might be contemplating or thinking about? Well, since you did bring that up, Maui me, we're going to do that thing. Joe Sunflower, welcome back. Glad to have you on board. And Robert Frary also back as well. Lucas Snow made it in. And yeah. Anyway, so yeah, this little fella's hair is standing on end. And what could cause that? Well, we know that there's something that could cause it. And that's a pretty nasty bolt of lightning there. And it's pretty awesome to see. And as we go through, and we'll go to the next one, and there is a static worm trying to get out of the volcano. And that's a pretty cool shot. So I thought that was neat. And let's go to the next one. And gee, that looks like a snake coming out of there. And pretty neat shots. And gets a little bit, it gets a little bit weirder. And when we look at this next one, we go, holy mackerel, that would have hurt. I think that would have really, really hurt. And we will go to our last picture of today that shows the zapping power, and that is this one. So compliments to the person that sent them. And awesome. Looks really, really awesome. Thank you very much. So really, really cool to see that. And let's see, where are we here? No, what the heck is this? That's not supposed to be there. It's supposed to go there. And while we're perusing and looking at things, I wanted to go back up here. There we go. We do see our fountain of fire continuing in the abyss of all that black smoke. So pretty cool to see that. Too bad all that ash is in there. That makes things so hard to see. Yeah, Yeah, real fantastic shot. Okay, cool. Glad you enjoying them, and glad you're enjoying our fire fountain. Looks pretty cool from here. And while that is happening, I want to go get over and we will look at Hawaii for a minute. And just got to remember where the heck I put that. No, not there. We'll bring that up right away too. Yeah, Hawaii is in that same folder or same scene. So first is, of course, a quick around the world since we are there in La Palma. And for those who are looking at the map, all of a sudden go, whoa, what do you mean La Palma? And that is right here for those who don't see it. And that'll help you out a little bit. Of course, our ones up here in Iceland are being quiet, but we're going to have a peek at Iceland right away. And everything else in Central America is still about the same. I don't see anything new on here that is mean, ferocious, or violent. The circles, of course, indicate earthquakes, and we have had all kinds. That one is a 5.2 happened. Where's the time on that? Doesn't have a time. It didn't happen. Anyway, 10 kilometers down. Yeah, it's got to be fairly recent. We can probably look at it over here on the map, but that's all right for right now. But just wanted to show you a ring of fire, of course, here for most of our volcanoes, and then we have the other ones that are slightly offset. Now, there's one that's of interest, and that's Etna. We will kind of have a quick look, and Etna, of course, being in Sicily, interesting place. I've never been there. I probably wouldn't mind going, but I know speak Italiano. Okay, I don't know if that's a good Italian accent or not, but let's. Where the heck was I going? I wanted to see some other stuff here. Oh, we wanted to look at Hawaiian stuff. So let's kill that. There's some Hawaiian stuff. And I do believe I'm on the right map. Yes. Okay, cool. So just scroll out a little bit for a second, and you can kind of see all the Hawaiian islands. That's our Hawaii itself, the big island, and Maui in between here, Oahu, and you got all the other little ones. I'm not going to go through naming all of them. I don't know all the names, but I'm sure we could find them real quick. Anyway, our little swarm of earthquakes is still here. The red ones are the freshest ones, and they make the best tasty snacks. 2.5, 20.9 miles down, so roughly around 30 kilometers, and gives you a pretty good idea. They're still all in that same ball bracket as far as 20.3 miles down. Again, right around 31 kilometers down. 1.7 for that one. We got one that's a little closer here, 2.1. Again, 20.3 miles down. So pretty much the status quo for most of those. And Kilauea, of course, is here. And if we zoom in on it, you can see where the crater is. And there's nothing really happening around it. This happened today, but it was at 1329, a 1.8. Not very close, but again, not very far away. So I don't know if that's going to affect anything what we're seeing here. And again, these charts, if you go to there, again, Hawaii map, and you can click on these things, open them up, have a look at the harmonic tremors and seismometer if you like, and all works out, and pretty cool. Again, this site too, though, if you want to zoom in a little bit more, you can see that we've got various things there. So again, this is from USGS, and they've set up the tilt meters as well as GPS, gas analysis, and then they've got 4 still cams around it. So they're keeping an eye on it. They got the goodies out there. So it gives you a little bit of an idea of what they're doing, and if I do this correctly, we should be able to I want to go to the other one, show you the picture of the day that USGS had. This is 12:42 p.m. From Hawaii, from Kilauea itself, from the I can't remember which cam it is. Let's see. No, it doesn't tell me which side it's on. But anyway, we see the little vent cone there. Leo Carlson throws in a $14.99 super chat. Bye all. Thanks again, Doc. Really appreciate you and everyone here. Off to work I go. Okay, Leo, you take care. Have a wonderful day at work, and thank you for the awesome super chat. And hopefully we'll see you on tomorrow's stream. And don't work too hard. It's never a good thing to work too hard. So anyway, that's pretty awesome that we can see what we're seeing. And let's I think we will see if I can get to the rumble chart real quick. And we will have a trip over to Iceland real fast. This should be the rumble chart, refreshed at that, and we can see it's the harmonic tremor chart from Fagradalfjall in Iceland, and of course that's where our Ragnar was residing. Paul Zilla just pulled up that link, so if you guys want to have a look at it yourselves, the tremor chart link is this one. And if you want to look at the high pass, you can select the second link in that little thing there. So in the links, yeah, the second link. Okay, earthquakes. We wanted to go over and have a look at the earthquakes, and need to get myself on the right screen, and need to find the earthquake map. There it is, way back there. All right, clicked on it. So fairly up to date, or is it? Maybe I'm going to refresh this and see if it gets more up to date. Sorry guys, I hate doing that, but I also hate working with really old data, and it's better that we have fresher data, even if it only takes a few seconds to get it. So there we go. We can see as a whole what's going on. I can actually slide that down just a little, and that'll help. Then we can zoom in a bit. Okay, so Iceland in general, we see what's going on. We'll start from the top down. A couple of little new ones over here that we didn't see yesterday. So that's from today, 7:15 a.m. 0.9, and I do believe there's another little one beside it. This other guy here from the 15th, 1.5. I don't know if that other one's from yesterday. Yeah, 1.7 as well, 9:35 a.m. Then we got a couple little ones right here on this little island, 0.9, 8 kilometers down. And way out here, this is new looking. No, that's from yesterday, but that was 1.4 and 14 kilometers down. Anyway, gives you the idea of what's going up on way up on the north end. Not too terribly much. We do see a couple brand new ones here, 0.5, 10 kilometers down, happen at just about high noon there. So in Iceland, and pretty cool. This one today as well, 14, just about 3 p.m. 0.3, 5 kilometers down. Gives you a pretty good idea what's going on there. It's not a lot, you know. We see a little bit of this is 7 kilometers down. We see a little bit of stuff happening, but I don't think it's anything major. And we slide over here. This is Askja, another volcano that everyone thought was going to go, but has not. So it is still here, waiting, and we see that there are no new earthquakes in that vicinity. We slide over here, and I'm looking and going, okay, this is from yesterday perhaps. Yeah, 1.1. The green ones are much older already. So things are quietening down again. This could be from yesterday, yeah, 1.6. And that kind of gives you a pretty good idea what's going on. I do believe this one is Hekla, if I'm pronouncing it right, as far as that swarm over here where the older volcano is. But anyway, we continue to see, you know, some small activity, but really I don't know if that's just something happening there or it's going to die out again. Again, some of them are reasonable size, 1.7. So I did say it right, Hekla. Yeah, thanks, Sue. 1.4, again 6 kilometers down. So they're not very close to the top. We do see a couple of other earthquakes over here, kind of oddities out in the open. 2.2 at 1:35 a.m. at 4 kilometers down. This is 5 kilometers down, 4.1. Kind of makes you wonder what's going on there. And just something moved or broke, or who knows. Or maybe the lava workers are having a party. I have no idea. Anyway, as we move away from Hekla, we'll move over to the Reykjanes Peninsula. And oh, I don't want to get too close yet. So right here, of course, in the top, that's the capital city of Reykjavik. Down here is the Keflavik Airport. And if we zoom in a little bit here, this is Grindavik, and this is, of course, the Blue Lagoon with the power station. So it gives you a little bit of reference as to where you are. And when we go back out to the water, and I like to check out here, see what's going on. This is fairly fresh. Or actually, no, it's not that fresh. It's from yesterday. 2.6. We must have missed it yesterday. I don't remember that being there. Billy Bob Joe, $5 super chat. Why, awesome. Thank you very kindly, sir. Really do appreciate that. Wonderful super chat. Okay, zooming in a little bit more here, and just right on the tip of the peninsula. I do believe these were from yesterday as well. Yes, they are 1.6. And if we slide over to our area of interest, of course, our volcano that we like and love so much is Ragnar, and it was sitting right about there. And this valley here, Geldingadarler, and this is not Hagi and not Creaky, upper or southern Meridalier, and Meridalier up here in the northeast. And again, this is the location of the volcano of Ragnar. So we did have a lot of activity here before, and a lot of it has just gone by the wayside. Basically our swarms are dying out, so whatever was underneath there is settling. We do have a couple here. I think these were from yesterday, yeah, 1.1. And this guy here, oh, this is from today, 5 kilometers down, a 1.2. And that's all we see. So not a heck of a lot going on there. I think this one was there from the day before, from the 14th, yeah, 1.1. 3 kilometers down though, so that's kind of interesting. But you never know. There could be something in there that could be breaking up or whatever and doing its thing. And it kind of just works that way. So that kind of wraps it up there. I did want to see if we can get the camera on the screen here for a second, or one of them anyway. And yeah, we do have a camera there that we can look at. And there is the shot from the MBL cam. It's amazing that we are still seeing hot lava on the side. That is actually amazing that we are still seeing what I refer to as eyes of lava. And that is, it's because those areas are hotter than the others, so there's still heat inside that thing, like, to make it glow. Otherwise, you would not be seeing those lights there. Anyway, the lights in the background, of course, are, I do believe that is out by the airport. So that should kind of give you a little bit of an idea. We can back this camera up a little bit, and I do want to see if we can find it in daylight hours, or quasi-daylight hours anyway. And this is actually pretty good. It kind of lets you know what the weather is like. But if you look where we were seeing those hot spots, and they're right here, and there is a little bit of smoke there. So I don't know, is that a lava worker messing around? Lava can take many years to cool. Absolutely, Paulzilla. And the stuff that's down here in Geldingadarla, that's sitting, you know, it's between, I don't know, I'd say, even if it had 10 meters of lava on top of it, that was, that'd be about 30 feet. So 10 meters on top as a layer. Okay, that would make some pretty good insulation. So underneath that, because that valley is about 80 meters deep over there, even if we just round it up to 60, and let's call the bottom 10 meters solidified. Okay, so we got 10 meters there, or 30 feet. Okay, that makes a heck of an insulator. So everything in between here is still going to be about somewhere around that temperature. And if you notice, that's not any cooler or any warmer or cooler than what it was when it came out. I would not be going in that pool or a pond for a long time. And that will probably take you 20 or 30 or 40 years to cool down. So it's pretty neat. Anyhow, Sarah Miles says that's a nice looking cone. Why, thank you. The Icelandic people are very proud of that, aren't they? And it is actually a very, very cool looking volcano, and when I was there, I really did enjoy being able to see it firsthand. You know, like I keep saying, it's the sight, the sound, the smell, everything. It's pretty awesome. So Bill Paget just popped in, and yeah, let's see who else popped in. Sarah Miles, I think we got your name. Okay, good. I think I got everybody there. So Juliet is saying it's break time. Yeah, I should be doing that. So let's get back to La Palma, and I'm just checking what's going on there. And no, we're back to the lava flows. So I am going to go take that break. You guys, I will be back in about 5 minutes, and I'm just looking at the clock here. Yeah, it is going to be break time. I really messed my breaks up, so it's okay. I'll be back. Keep smiling, keep being happy. If you haven't hit that like button yet, please do consider it if we've earned it. Also, if you're new and you have not yet subscribed, consider hitting the subscribe button, and don't forget about that bell notification. And I am your host, DrFox2000, here in very snowy Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. And yeah, I'm watching the snow build up. I'm going to have to go down there and clear some of it off of the bunny food because they're never going to find it if I don't. So anyway, we'll worry about that after the stream. And right now, I'm going for the break. Play nice in the lava. I'll be back. Okay, I've got the microphone back on. I see a couple of people are heading out. Good night, Rebecca. You take care, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. What's paved with good intentions? Did I miss something? Dr. Fox, welcome back to the greatest show on YouTube. I just arrived. I want to make sure you enjoy the stream. I certainly do. Thank you, Nancy. Glad you're enjoying it. Welcome, Solar Wizzo. Glad to have you here. I missed Alan Coker earlier. Good to see you there as well. David Ross is back. Welcome. Glad to have you guys all on board. Anyway, we are kind of sort of on our last half hour, but I'm probably going to run this all the way to 7 p.m. and we'll do it that way. So Jeffrey also back in here. Welcome, and good to have you on board. And let's see. Okay, Barbarian, I didn't say hi to you yet. I got no love tonight. What? I got no love tonight. Barbarian, why are you not being lovable tonight? Welcome anyway. All right, so yeah, what the heck did I want to do first? If our well, actually, I'm gonna go look at something else here. I kind of had some pictures in mind that I wanted to share with you guys, and let's see if I got. Oh, I'm on the wrong one. All right. Of course, I said I was going to do more stuff at Mount Etna. And, of course, you can see Mount Etna in the distance there with a plume of smoke coming up. And I didn't put my crayons on here because I do need them for this. And we will see if we can kind of... Oh, we'll pick a different color for this one, I think. Okay, that'll... Oh, I need to make it thick, though. All right. So, for those who don't know, there it is there. And it's throwing off some dusty stuff out of the hole there. So, but don't get confused with these. These are called clouds. They occur naturally around very large mountains. And especially if the wind flows in that direction, the clouds just seem to billow up all by themselves. So don't worry about the clouds. Those aren't from the volcano itself. The main primary one is the one with the two arrows pointed at it at the top there. And we'll clear that off, and I think I'll kill these one at a time. There you go, a little bit later. Just gives you a little bit of a sense of time, and you see how those clouds are billowing out. And again, that's kind of its own little weather system over there, but it's pretty awesome to see. And it continues to build up the cloud. You can barely see the volcano after that. So that was the last one. Kind of gives you a little bit of a lowdown, and pretty cool. Brian Wood also in here. Let's see what else is going on. No pill for me. Spaceships. Oh, you want spaceships? No, we don't have spaceships on here. I don't think anyway. I haven't seen any, but maybe we'll check later if we get time. You never know. On occasion, one may pop in from outer space or something. Anyway, I did have some other things that I was going to throw on here, but I did want you to go have a look at Etna for today, because I did say I was going to include it in my rounds of good stuff. I did ask for permission for these to be able to restream for our show here, but I haven't heard back yet. But so I just got stills for right now, screenshots, which are not too bad. Anyway, getting into other things and why it's so dusty and cloudy there in La Palma. you take a look at the way the wind is blowing down, and this is fairly current for me here. This time La Palma would be around that time, so I'm because it's set for me, this is La Palma time basically. And if we zoom in on the Canary Islands, you can see we have some arrows kind of turning around and going back towards the island. You see how that's happening there, and so we are getting a kind of a dead spot behind here, and it's forcing it to swirl around and move back in, and that's what's keeping a lot of that material just sitting right in here and not allowing it. So it's kind of swirling around, and it comes back once in a while, and it just sits there. So when we seen that, that's pretty nasty. But I'm hoping they'll get a little bit more wind. We can see what does come off of there. Most of that is going into this storm. And if we go look at that storm, we do see this. So that gives you a little bit more of an idea of what's coming. So they said that the storm was going to be hitting La Palma and coming across it for a couple of days. And you do see all that lightning coming in. And I don't know exactly how that storm itself is going to continue with it laid out the way it is. If we take a look at the weather radar, you can see the big hot spots out front here, and it's in a general direction of going this way kind of thing. So from what I understood is that's kind of what they're going to show. And anyway, wind speeds, we'll go back to that, and that kind of shows us where we're at there. Actually, hang on, satellite should be cool. Yeah, and there's your satellite image, and you can actually see where the eye is in that storm, and of course it's moving ever so much closer to La Palma, and it's supposed to actually get in there, and I'm not sure exactly how bad it's going to hit it, but it should do its thing. So again, precipitation does show what's going on there lightning bolt wise. If we zoom out a little bit, you kind of get a little bit more of a gist of where that storm is. So very interesting, and I do see we've got unsettled weather in the northeastern USA there, as well as in Canada. We do see some other unsettled weather here in the Mediterranean area, of course, and several different systems in here, which is kind of weird. Mind you, I'm not too familiar with the weather patterns there because I don't live there. And of course, this is Sicily right here, and that's where Mount Etna is located, just so you kind of have that. And let me zoom it back out. We can see a worldwide pattern right now, what's going on. Anyway, it gives you a pretty good idea of what the world looks like. And weather-wise, I could actually even zoom in. That doesn't have a nice zoom spot, but anyway, that's what the weather is like right now. So we do see some storms. We know there's one there. We're going to see a lot of stuff going on in South America. We do know that we've got some lightning there as well. This storm will hit the Canaries, and not sure what these guys are going to do. So interesting all the way through. Let's get back to our volcano. Well, that's not the volcano. This is the volcano. The volcano is still shrouding itself in secretly dark ash for some reason. It's got something to hide. You see a little bit peeking out up top there as it throws out a little bit more of the fireworks out behind the front smoke plume. So looks pretty interesting. Somebody said they're buffering. Should not be, because on my end it's full stream ahead, if you know what I'm saying. Might be your local stuff there, Alan. Don't know. And anyway, so yeah, that's pretty hard to look at. If we go back to here, we can see where actually the visibility is diminishing. So that smoke and ash and everything is kind of just being forced to sit there. It's not blowing away. If the wind direction or angle was a little bit different, it would probably clear it out. Dr. Fox, last night the volcano was pumping out a lot of lightning. I mean, a lot. Well, Paul, I don't know if you noticed, we showed some of the lightning pictures, and it was pretty awesome to see. And actually, I was thinking about doing some, but it would have been interesting to, you know, just sit there and capture each one. But yeah, that's why we showed those other ones, Paul, and with some pretty cool shots. So yeah, just to kind of recap, I think I still have the brightest one up there, and that was this one. And if we go find it, I can add some other ones there. So those were the ones that we were looking at. That was from last night, and those are some pretty awesome shots, and kind of weird. So anyway, kind of gives you the idea of what we were actually looking at last night, or I was anyway. It was interesting all the way through. Loved it. Okay, it's TG. It's Monday, not TG. Tuesday. Too good. TG. What is Douglas Anderson? I don't know what TG is. Could be a lot of things. Terminally good. Troubling gorillas. I'm not sure what it stands for. Buenas noches, Buenas noches do Brazil. Masaki Rego, I hope I said that right. Por favor, English. Please, in English, and welcome. Terrible gusto. Zoe. Tellergreen. Thank God. I don't know. Okay. Could be a lot of things. And yeah. Fun. Too good. Okay, it's a size relationship up. What? Okay, it is a new lava river in the very background, hiding hiding behind the ridgeline. If we're looking at this, yeah, that could be the glow on the other side. I would think so. You can see it there and over on this end. So yeah, we probably have a lava river there happening. And actually, speaking of lava rivers and stuff, I thought I had a video loaded here and somewhere I wanted to show. I know I had it somewhere. I got sidetracked. You know, these darn squirrels and stuff. Give me a second. TGIL. Yeah, thank goodness it's lava. We love lava. Let me see if I can find my video. And I did save it, so I should have it somewhere. Did I load it before or after the piggies? I don't know. I'm gonna have to find out. Boy, I got so many files in here. This thing doesn't love me when I move it. No, not not there. Okay. Maybe I didn't load it yet. Okay, let me see if I can load that up for you guys. And I thought I saved it somewhere, so. Where the heck was it? Oh, it wouldn't be in there. Be in these other ones. All right. Oh, yeah, there's some stuff. I knew I loaded this earlier, and I was wondering where the heck it went. So, yeah, let's have a look at... oh, no, that's not the one I wanted. I want the other one. Remove and open the second one. Alright. As much as I am against vertical video, I am going to be showing you some vertical video. So here we go. And this kind of shows you that fresh lava that was hitting the ocean today. And they were right down there on the peninsula, the existing old stuff. And they were out filming. So that's a pretty awesome close-up view. You can see where it is coming down in the background there, and of course the sizzling hot new material, and that is pretty awesome to be able to see that. Now, if only the guy would have turned his camera the other way. It would have been so much nicer to get a full screen, you know, but I guess not. Vertical video should be outlawed. What do you guys think? And anyway, that's my personal feeling. Or maybe the tilt meter in the camera, so it won't work unless you tilt it sideways. Yeah, that Mac O'Neill, you bet. It is definitely a lot of really big piles of lava. It's building up higher and higher and higher. So pretty awesome. Anyway, let's see. Looking at the time, I did say I was going to run right to 7 p.m. So that'll make this stream a little bit longer. So yeah, no vertical, please. Yeah, we don't like vertical, Juliet. We like full screen. And William Lyons, hello, and glad you're here. And the harmonic activity showing that the charts in Iceland around the old volcano. We did show that. What's on the... Yeah, we did show that a little while ago here. That was this one right here. So I hope you're okay with that. But I'm going to go for a quick break. So don't you guys go away, and I am going to be back in about 5 minutes. If you like what you're seeing so far and you haven't hit the like button yet, please do consider that. Also, for those who are new and haven't hit the subscribe button, you may want to consider doing that as well. If you need to know when the stream is happening, you can take a look down below in the description. It will tell you the weekday times as well as the weekend times. So for right now, I'm your host, DrFox2000, here in very snowy Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, and I'm going to take a 5-minute Pepsi break. Don't go away. I'll be back. Okay, I turn the microphone back on, ladies and gentlemen, and yeah, people are talking about weather and stuff in the chat right now, and I just wanted to mention that, yeah, we don't see Bob C&D Boy right now, and he probably doesn't have power right now, and I want to kind of show you this, and this is what it's like right there, and that's precipitation. And I don't know if we get on wind speeds. You kind of see what's going on there, and you can see where this whole system is drawing in. And if you're curious what it looks like here right now, and this is kind of being in the same position, is this is what's happening here right now, and that's the bunny cam, of course. So yeah, it's not looking too good. Anyway, just figured I'd sneak that little peek in there and throw that in, and would be pretty nasty. Okay. Yeah, no pill for me. Please, let's not talk about any type of drugs or paraphernalia or anything. We're trying to stay away from that. It is a family channel after all, and we do need to keep it fairly clean. Oh no, freezing bunnies. Bunnies are used to this kind of weather. They like this weather. They're built for it. Okay, it is Canada. Yeah, Solar Wizzo, I know it's Canada. But no, Canada is supposed to have palm trees. 2 million years ago, right here where I am, they had palm trees. I want them back. I want global warming. Oh, I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding. It's all right. Okay, so yeah, it is pretty good. Nancy Buchanan says, I'm glad you're off call with weather like that, Doc. And yeah, it is kind of nice not to be on call. But tomorrow I do have to head out to Red Deer, which is an hour and a half drive south. And of course, when we looked at that weather map, if we go back to it for a second, just to look at it and scare myself. So what we're going to be looking at is I got to go from here to here, and that's a lot of snow moving in through the middle here. So going to be interesting. Actually, let's see what they got under. Oh, I'm on the wrong one. Precipitation. There we go. And yeah, you can see this is the snowstorm. Okay. So we're going to get it for a while there. Red Deer, maybe not too bad down here by Red Deer, but definitely around Edmonton, and still for another ways to come here. They're saying right now it's 2.63 centimeters here in Edmonton. We go out a little bit further to the west, we got 4. So we're still going to see a bunch more, and it is what it is. We'll live with it. Anyway, let's see. Okay. All right, we're gonna get rid of that. Okay, good. So, yeah, it's kind of one of those days. Whoa, Shiner, don't do that. And Dryden, yeah, please, we don't need that. That's uncalled for, and we really, really don't need that. Yeah, I'm glad you love the bacon seed, but we don't like to see that many emojis thrown in there. That's really not cool, okay? And anyway, all right. Daryl R. also in the house. I didn't say hi to you earlier. Oh, you're getting gusts up to 65 miles an hour. That's about 110 kilometers an hour. Hermanston, Oregon. Okay, cool. That's pretty windy. Put rocks in your socks, otherwise you're blown away. And anyway, let's see what we got for other scenes here. That volcano is still hiding in the dark, unfortunately. And they haven't given us too much else to look at here. The other stream, I do believe, was finished. I just want to see if I can look at something real quick. And yeah, we can. If I click on that, we can flip this over to this one and back up a whole bunch. Let's see. Or will it show? Will it show? Yes, it will. And this was earlier in the day, where you could see that haze and the cloud and or the smoke and ash coming down. And it's a pretty poor day when you can see that much ash in the air. And it would have been very low quality for enjoyment outside or any of those places. It did clear up a little bit further on in the day there, and I'm just looking at what was going on there. There's another one of those boats that they went out to the plantations with, which is cool. And just going through, jumping ahead a little bit here, trying to see what else happened. It did clear up for a little while, right on the beach area, but up by the volcano, remember what we mentioned here before, that was all kind of hanging around and going in circles here. So hiding behind the ridge or wall, if you will. And let's see if we continue on with that. It's kind of the same thing all the way through the day. And they went back to watching the ocean there. And yeah, we didn't see too much more happening. And in this shot, actually, you can still see our TARDIS, which is pretty awesome. So, landing craft, military help on La Palma. Yes, Solar Wizzo. They've got a ship just out in the beyond the harbor there, which is anchored, and 4 amphibious vehicles were taking and ferrying passengers, farmers, and some soldiers over into some of the plantations to check on crops and get some personal belongings out and stuff like that. So they are trying to keep going with, making sure that the banana plantations that are technically unaffected by it but are cut off, they're trying to ensure that those people at least get some kind of a chance to save some of the material there. So anyway, let's clear that off. Yes, it's the TARDIS, and I just figured I'd throw that at you guys and kind of go through that earlier stuff from today. I was able to manage to grab that one, so all good. And then that will end out and end us up back into that screen. So gives you a pretty good idea what to water the nanas. That's right, they're watering the nanas. Actually, in some cases, what they were actually doing is going out and just shaking the leaves and basically getting the ash off the leaves. If this storm is coming in, that was one of the things that I was trying to translate it, and somebody was saying that it was for when it rains, the banana leaves, if they're clean, if they shake them off beforehand, it's a lot better for them than having all that muck sit on them and cause the leaves to break off because of the weight. So, and that was roughly translated, and I can't remember which site I was on and read that, but it's interesting to to figure that out, but it makes sense. You know, you want to get rid of the ash, and just like off the roofs and so on, a little bit the rain can wash away. A lot would be an issue, because you're basically killing yourself, right? With the amount of material that's sitting there. If you have 3 feet of ash on a roof and it starts to rain, and it pours, that's now 3 feet of mud, right? And talk about mudslides and everything else if they get too much of a deluge of rain. Rain will make a messy, all that ash, yeah. And yeah, the drain pipes, the gutters, everything will end up getting plugged up. And like I say, it's not a good thing. Even the street sewers and stuff like that, it's going to be horrible, because that material, being as fine as it is, it will pack itself in there. You know, if there isn't sufficient flow to keep it moving and right through the pipes and get it out, it is going to turn around and sit and solidify, and they will basically have to go in and bore those pipes out, and it's going to be really, really bad. But anyway, we're looking at the last 10 minutes of the stream here. I've been going for 2 hours, 8 minutes already. Looking at, we're getting closer here to the end. It's been kind of cool to be able to go down a few other paths of thoughts here with talking about the rain and stuff like that. Takes it a little bit more away from what the actual volcano is doing, but that ash definitely is a detriment to what's happening to these good people. And now it's not just the homes that have been evacuated that are now being affected, because all that ash everywhere is going to cause problems, right? I would imagine those underground sewers under lava could do more damage during heavy rains too. I would imagine all those underground sewers under lava could do more. Well, Paul, that's the one neat thing about that. You know, once that pours in, unless it stays hot and continues to flow, I think it'll just plug up that hole, and you're not going to have to worry about anything going in and out. Are you late? Alex France, welcome. Glad to have you on board. No, but you sure are. Awesome. And yeah, I'm late for going down in the blizzard and the snowstorm and clearing off the bunny bowls. And just so you know, it's here. I'll show you what it looks like. It's there on the screen. That's what it looks like right now down in Bunnyland. So pretty bad. Anyway, back to where we were. So it definitely is snowy here, and the hidden F sound. Oh, fantastic. Yep. All right. Yeah, I'm just trying to see what's going on in the chat here. Sorry, trying to keep up. Okay, snowed a bit here, but nowhere near that amount. Kind of jealous. Oh, hey, if you're jealous, you come on over and help shovel. It's going to continue, and we will get somewhere between 10 and 30 centimeters is what they're saying. So, okay, hail the god of heat. Yes, yes, please send along the deity of global warming. I will be happy to meet with him in person. I'm the keymaster. Frosty username. You're the key master for the cold. I want the dude for the hot stuff. We need to see you building a snow pig. Yeah, and you know what? You will be seeing me build a snow piggy. And once we get one, we're going to, we'll have to work on it. It's going to be, it's not enough snow yet, but we'll probably have enough by the time this is done. So I will definitely consider building a snow piggy. Send some to UK, Great Britain. I'd be happy to, DJ. But what do you got in return? I want palm trees. You got any palm trees? I'll take those. Bacon seeds. Oh, come on. You don't want bacon seeds. We did have bacon seeds for those who were here earlier. Oh, hang on. Those aren't bacon seeds. No, that's not bacon seeds. Where's bacon seeds? That was just a video. Let's get rid of that video. We'll put bacon seeds back on. Yeah, we can get rid of that video. There, that's bacon seed. There we go. That's a smiley little feller. Bacon seed encore. You bet. And you know, we have so many nice bacon seeds in here, but there are some that actually I like more than others. And not sure which ones they are, but if we get rid of him, I like that guy. I think he's making a pig out of himself, but I like him. He's cute. Okay, back to where we need to be, and that's our volcano. I like his little brush cut. Yeah, Miss Lobo Bob. That's because of all the static in the air. An Edmonton snowman. Joe for what? Yeah, Joe Sunflower. Yeah, we're gonna try to do a piggy out there. We'll see what happens. So yeah, DJ. No, everything stops after 2 snowflakes. Okay. Well, ours unfortunately doesn't. We have to keep going. Melting my heart. Oh, mummy of hamsters, I'm glad. And anyway, DJ, I agree. Dr. Fox can UK mild where you are. Yeah, cold, doctor. Yeah, it's a cold. That's why I got a fur coat. I wish I had a fur coat. And I don't want a bunny fur, I don't think. But I hear foxes stay pretty warm too. They got nice coats. And it'd be cool. I never have snow? Paul, how come you never have snow? You gotta love snow. And anyway, I'm gonna start wrapping it up here. So thank you everyone for being here today. Really do enjoy having all of you pop in, our wonderful Lava family. And I do see the likes are at 221. Awesome. And we will be happy if there's a few more before we shut down the stream for today. But thank you everyone for being here, and hope you enjoyed today's show, as grim as it is. And seeing some of the dirty lava or dirty dust and everything else that we're seeing, as well as the that horrible white stuff at my house. And it's interesting to see it, but I don't want it. Snowed up on Mauna Kea? Really, Sue Hayes? That's awesome. Or is it? So, thanks everyone for being here. Thank you to my moderators for the awesome job they've done. And thank you to the super chatters. You guys are absolutely awesome to help support the channel. And just to let everybody know again, it is not monetized, so if you do see a commercial, please let us know on here. On that friendly note, though, I'm going to say take care, everyone. Please be good. Keep smiling. Stay out of the snow. Stay out of the lava. Either or will get you stuck. And on that friendly note, I'm going to remind everyone, please tell your loved ones you love them tonight, for tomorrow is never promised. I'm your host, DrFox2000. Good night, everyone, and thank you.